Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to the Insula Populi Megacampaign in Crusader Kings 3. In the last episode, we absorbed another bit of the Roman Empire, this duchy here. We also went and helped out an ally with an adventurer invasion that they were orchestrating. So worked on that, and we had assigned our daughter, our youngest daughter, as our regent, well, not a regent, as co-ruler. So when our character died, which they did, we now have transitioned over to Empress Nersada. Nersada? Something along those lines, most likely. I don't think this is the first Empress. I'm running a blank if we ran any female rulers in Imperator Rome, but this is the first female ruler that we've had in Crusader Kings 3. So, we're kind of settling in. We have factions that we're going to need to deal with as usual. We need to get our army recovered after the war that we fought. But it should be fairly decent. Oh, there is one thing that we need to do. A whole bunch of stuff that we need to fix here. We have alliances we can negotiate. They're all inside our realm. But I'll still take them. We'll ransom some hostages. The Plague of War. Duke Tiresio of Calabria kneels in front of me. His desperation fills the room like a miasma. His lips tremble deliriously. My liege, I plead for your intervention. 2 plagues ravage my lands. Famine, fever attacks from within, while hysterical Princess Stena of Salerno assaults me in the Salernian War for this person's claim on the county of this. I fear I can persevere with only one enemy. My people cannot survive the devastation left by either of them. I have brought what gold I had as an offering. I place my hopes and the fate of my domain in your hands. Okay. The Duchy of Salerno is attacking you and winning. $410 gold plus the 141 that I was just given. Okay. Diplomacy challenge that we're not going to win. And so my only other option is to imprison the guy. Alright. I guess we'll go, how dare you bring famine fever to my doorstep. Alright, who's dangerous here? Lower Crown Authority. There is actually a little trick that I can do with this. Because we've already betrothed off both of our kids, so trying to establish alliances is going to be tough. But what I can do is I can come over here and we can bump Crown Authority up to high. So that when that faction does inevitably want to lower Crown Authority, we'll bring it back down to limited. Yeah, I'll take your 44 gold. Okay. And yeah, that means that a whole bunch more are now cranky about it. So they're definitely going to demand... Okay, so you're coming to pay homage. Even though that you are in a faction... accused by court chaplain of having an affair with her lover. Okay. And... we can negotiate an alliance with our nephew. Okay. I need to see... are any of these artifacts anything that I want to keep? I mean, that is a renowned heart hide. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead. That's expensive. Way more expensive than I want to pay. A wild boar hide. Yeah, way too expensive. This one's actually reasonable. Yeah, that one we can repair. No, that one's too expensive. Well, it's 11 years away, so... The great artifact on offer. My marshal approaches me with such a falsely contrite expression that I already fear his next words. My lady, it is an absolute shame that such a precious treasure as your mighty boar hide lies forgotten and abandoned to the dust. Please allow me to pay for its restoration in exchange for a small favor. He's already my marshal. Fine. I guess I now owe him a favor. Oh. Antiquarian. Position has been vacated. Yep, we're gonna send an ultimatum in a month. Let's see. Oh my goodness, we have, well, a whole bunch of positions we need to fill. My uncle is average at best. I think we might want to actually look for somebody. We don't really need a caravan master right now. Yeah, we'll appoint you. A seneschal, we have a good one. A tutor, we have an excellent tutor. Okay. It's been a good while since I saw my old heartthrob. The thought of him as a subject of my childhood infatuation occupies my mind in the midnight hours. He is 46. He's already an adulterer. He's lustful. We're lustful. We're deceitful. It fits. It seems my feelings remain to be one way. Seems entirely uninterested in me as a lover, and I am left heartbroken. A seduce scheme? No, it's not worth that much. I'm not employing a personal physician. Right, we need to go look for one. Recruit for a physician. Yep, we're going to go ahead and lower that Crown Authority back to where it was. Alright, we're going to get the excellent court... Ooh, that's expensive. Fine. Yeah, we're going to be in debt. Alright, someone has written a poem and dedicated it to me. We'll go ahead and get the opinion bonus. We have someone that we can appoint. My bodyguard. We need a new court chaplain. You are assigned. You are promoting culture. Annoying company. I'm comfortably soaking at the bathhouse. Finally getting some well-deserved downtime when a grating voice from somewhere nearby interrupts my tranquil thoughts. Did you hear her? And that ridiculously tiny, a little further into the room... Oh, did you see her? Okay. I spot Gervais making obscene gestures surrounded by a crowd of laughing sycophants. It's hard to miss that they are all staring at me. I barely know him, and I already feel like I hate him. How dares Gervais ridicule me in public? I will not forget this slight. I want him dead now. My nephew. We're probably overreacting. Oh, we don't have that much prestige. Alright, I guess we'll make him our rival. That's fine. I accept your gift. Alright, how do the factions look? Wants to destroy the realm of their liege. Really, buddy? Really? Well, there is the Kingdom of Termodigia. It has not yet been created. That I don't actually, I think, have enough to really do that. Yet. Yeah. Sunday roasts. I'll go ahead and lose some stress. Yeah, increase the size of the army. Let's get that Men-at-Arms regiment up to full strength before we do anything. We get the become the owner of a skull goblet. Alright. Alright, we are becoming friends with the Duchess. Okay. Algaburga. Algaburga? Diara has decided that his time in Palma has come to an end. The servants have packed his chest and he has said his farewells. With him goes his claims. No, just go ahead. I don't care. We had somebody die. Okay. We need a new steward. You, the guy who wants to destroy the realm. You're now my steward. Oh, that's where it is. Okay. He is ill. Okay, we have that skull goblet. Alright, the weakness has plagued my daughter since her birth has finally released its hold. Okay, yeah, that's our famed... We have this boar hide. For months, Amulia, Lord Mayor Eponi's Vestal, has been digging up spurious contracts and fabricated histories. Now, Lord Mayor Eponi dares act as if it all amounts to a legitimate claim on the grand city of Béarn. And that's not in my realm, so I don't know. I mean, in our larger realm, but not in my directly controlled realm, my domain. Marshal and stewardship. I recognize the anxious look on my servant's face. He is here to bring me bad news. My lady, you must come quickly. Your vassal, Duchess Teresa, has just seen leaving the chambers of your vassal. Okay. My armor. Yeah, we definitely want to make sure that that stays repaired. Okay. What do we want to go with? Cast a spell like cost. Martial and stewardship. Martial and prowess. I think we'll go down the overseer route. Looks like our rival died. Alright, you've come to pay homage. 60 gold. I'll definitely take it. Where are we at? Yep, increase that size to 5. Let that come up to full strength. And we have a plague. Summon the physician. Soft approach, as usual. Mild epidemic prevention. I should probably try something else at some point. Alright, a couple more allies. We need a new marshal. I mean, you're much, much better. We'll go with that. Alright, do we need to deal with control? Not in our realm. So actually what I want to do is, let's go ahead and train commanders. You are still trying to convert that county, right? Yeah, we're still trying to convert that county. Alright, now we're pregnant. And our religion is spreading pretty well. Yeah, we're still getting those, like, phantom... Owner of Paus's Pelt. Okay. Fine, I guess. Well, the other thing we kind of really need to do here... Okay, someone's questioning the legitimacy of a child. So we have some duchies. Alright, so let's grant you that title. There we go. I really probably should hand out kingdom level titles. Alright, we'll do that. Alright, we have given birth to a daughter. Who is intelligent. Excellent. I probably need to hand out the Kingdom of Liguria as well. All right. All right, my niece is giving birth to a son. Okay. Corsica. Attacking King Olorix. Castilian de jure war for the county of Valladolid. Okay. Who? Okay. Well, here's what we're gonna do. Let's grant you that title. Fine, the plague has left the realm. We can basically spend for the recovery efforts. Should not Corsica be included in there? I think so. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully that won't become a problem. Catholic populace, that's peasants. Independence faction, we got a couple of guys over here who might become a headache at some point. All right. I need to seize the Duchy of Lombardy. And I definitely do. Snow the Troublemaker. Looks like my cat's causing some trouble. And no, I'm not going to worry about paying off. Alright, what about the Roman Empire? They are losing a war. What is this? The streets of Trent have turned silent. Death has cast his plague over the unassuming hamlet. Satan's Flux. Alright. I don't know why we got the... Apocalyptic Bloody Flux. What can be apocalyptic, major, or minor, affecting its area of spread. The duration and the characters that get infected by it, causing fatalities. Where? Where is it? Well, there it is. Fever, delirium, and severe abdominal pain have made this character expel blood in the latrines. Ew. There's another over here. We got some smallpox epidemic. Let's go for desperate measures. Let's just see what happens there. In a scorching midday heat, they sit in the shadow under a great stone pine, playing on lutes and flutes. They sing in many tongues, and yet the heart can understand every word. I can hear them from my balcony, and they stir my soul. Yet I do not know the identities of these musicians, and when I leave my lofty halls and approach the tree, they are gone. Are they sent from heaven? Are they phantoms devised by the Prince of Darkness to ensnare me? Perhaps not. What I am to do with these damned feelings? We get awed by beauty for 10 years. Stress gain reduced. Yeah, we'll go ahead and be awed by beauty. Disease, which was set to spread like a flamed paper across my realm, has slowed to a crawl. The radical measures proposed by Tate have taken a toll on the economy in the short term, but Satan's Flux may not quite be the threat that we had all feared. Major epidemic prevention. Massive reduction in taxes, though. But it is still spreading like wildfire. At least is that far. Master of the horse position vacated. We need a new marshal. Average infection rate. Wild boar hide is approaching 0. Durability. Renowned hard hide. The problem is they're ridiculously expensive to repair. So unfortunately, I'm just going to let them go. And we need to monitor the marshal again. Alright, but I think we're at the end of the episode, so we're going to go ahead and stop here. Do we actually have something new? No. Under-equipped. I'm enjoying a rare quiet moment between councils when Albert pulls me aside. My liege. Your bodyguard, I'm honored to protect you, but this is ridiculous. He half unsheathes his blade from the scabbard, drawing attention to its many nicks and pits. A good quality weapon of Albert's choosing will be forged for him. Sure. Alright. Synergize, or swearing over the true friendship. Sure. Alright, well now we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. Hold on. Now, please pause. There we go. Okay. So, I think we're in a position now. Where we're ready to start expanding a little bit. We're probably going to go after Sagara, try and get this territory here. It's de jure. And then we're going to have to go after the Roman Emperor again. I mean, we could Holy War for a Kingdom, but we need to be devoted servants. We're not quite there yet. We could seize Genoa. Yeah, that might be what we go after. Alright, well, we'll see. But for now, we'll go ahead and stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.